Sonic the Hedgehog. What a wonderful series. Remember Sonic? I sure do. But what about all his cool friends? Every good series needs a good cast of characters, and Sonic definitely has a big one, alright. You know, you have your blue guys, your red guys, your black guys, and the subject of today's video and my favorite color of them all, the green guys. Seems fitting too, as it's a very green time of year. Spring is upon us, so everything's growing again, and St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner. So what better way to celebrate than to take a look back at all the green characters the Sonic series has given us. First, let's get more obvious ones out of the way before we get into the real green meat and potatoes. Starting with one we all know and love, Froggy. Froggy is a somewhat infamous Sonic character, being the companion to Big the Cat. He just can't keep hold of that damn frog, and he has to go on these grand adventures to go save his amphibian buddy. In the early days, people hated this damn cat and frog duo, but as time goes on, more and more people have shown appreciation for them, and I kinda agree with the latter group. Memes aside, I do really find the lengths this fat purple cat fisherman will go through for his little pal really endearing, and it led to hands down the greatest mini-story in the IDW comics, where Big is just shown to be in the background of all the major events of the comic looking for Froggy, only to find out that Ian Flynn, you're just the gift that keeps on giving, let me tell you. Since we're already on the topic of Sonic IDW, Surge the Tenrec. Surge is one of the newer additions to the Sonic canon coming from the IDW comics, and she is one of my favorite Sonic characters, period. She's just so damn cool, like she's Sonic if Sonic had lightning powers. Like, you can't tell me that isn't the sickest thing ever. Okay, it's not as cool when he does it. Her design is absolutely amazing too. I don't care if it gives off the shitty 2000 Sonic OC energy with a punk aesthetic. I think it looks great, and hey look, she's even green! I love green! But of course, the main reason I really like her is her story arc being Ian Flynn, you've just done it again. Just what will you come up with next? A really neat design detail about her too is she's actually based on this weird ass glitch you can do in Sonic 2 where you just spam a bunch of waterfalls in Emerald Hill in debug mode, and it messes up Sonic's palette, turning him green with a black spot on his face. It's kind of weird how this glitch happens, but Sonic is looking kind of fresh and green. It really makes you think if there's more to this whole green Sonic thing. Next up, we have one that you'll all know, Vector the Crocodile. Vector is the leader of the Chaotix detective agency and is definitely a fan favorite character. I mean, how could you not just love this guy? He's just so damn cool with his gold chain and headphones, his relaxed, easygoing personality while still being heroic all the way. Many of you will already know this, but Vector actually dates all the way back to the concept stages of Sonic 1, where Sonic was meant to be part of a band with all these different animal characters. But something you may not have known is there were actually early concept plans for the character of Sonic to actually be a green Jerboa. Jerboas in real life can actually be pretty damn speedy and agile, so it does kind of make sense at the time for a speedy mascot character. And seeing as there was already a speedy mouse at the time, this was kind of the next best thing. If you ask me, a Jerboa made much more sense than a hedgehog for a mascot animal, which aren't exactly known to be quick on their feet in the real world. But hey, I guess it did lead us to the best franchise of our time, so there's that. Also, can I just say how weird classic Vector's design is? Like, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I do think it looks good, but it looks more like a cereal mascot or something. I don't know, it was just kind of got that vibe from him. I mean, just look at him standing there like, what, you think you're better than me? Get this crocodile out of here. Let's see who's next on this green shopping block. Zena the Zeti from Sonic Lost World. She's part of the iconic Deadly Six and one of the main bosses you fight throughout the game, and is definitely a beloved character that fans everywhere want back. Since she's such an interesting character, she naturally has some pretty interesting trivia. Such as, did you know Zena is the only girl Zeti?
The last time we met, you ruined my nail art. Now I have to reapply a whole new coat.
Did you know Zena is the only girl Zeti? Being the Dynamite, baby! Holy shit, what a fucking slammer of a character we have here, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Bean actually has quite the storied history, if you didn't already know. Before his cameo appearances in Sonic Mania and Sonic Generations, he was actually a character in the hit arcade game Sonic the Fighters. But did you know he was actually in a game before that and also in arcades? Kinda. Some of you may know that his origins can be traced back all the way to the game Dynamite Ducks in 1998 for the Sega arcade cabinets, with the character Bin actually being the canonical father to Bean. However, more astute viewers may notice that Bin is in fact a duck, while his son Bean is clearly stated to be a woodpecker. Now, what a lot of you may not know is Bean's mother is actually a woodpecker, making Bean a duck-woodpecker hybrid, which, of course, logically makes sense. Now, you may come to the conclusion that Bean's mother must be a yellow woodpecker, as the colors blue and yellow combine to make green, which is Bean's color. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? You see, in the game Dynamite Ducks, there's actually a third character, a woodpecker called Lin, who was only available in Sonic cabinets in Japan. Now, the first question that comes to mind is obviously, well, that's just another duck and she's clearly yellow, what are you talking about? First of all, wow, that is not cool. What are you, racist? It's 2026 and we're saying all birds look the same? You should be ashamed of yourself. Take a long, hard look in the mirror and take a cold shower, jackass. And second of all, she is not yellow. She is actually a luminous green, which is, to me at least, a clearly different color. Just move on to the next character. This is clearly too much for you to handle. Moving on to another classic beloved green bird, Battle Cuckoo 16 from Tails Adventure. He's a yellow bird who wears green armor, and before you say anything, in the Archie Sonic comics, he was actually green, so you know what? He qualifies for this video. What do I even have to say about this guy? Like, we already know about him, right? The iconic rival to Tails, the beloved mainstay antagonist with multiple in-game appearances, especially loved his boss fight in Sonic Frontiers, and all around just an amazing character in addition to the series. His design is absolutely badass as hell. I mean, look at the armor he's rocking with that egg diaper, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. And in the comics, he's got a white race suit. Like, damn, dude, save some drift for the rest of us. His first appearance in Tails Adventure really left an impression. I mean, look at him in his Iron Man suit, bro. Holy hell, he's badass as hell. Wait, Tails, what are you doing? No, Tails, stop! Tails, no! Tails, stop! He's dead! No, Tails!
So tell me why I'm here and what's the reason I am here today. If I recall it was you wished that I would stay.
Now, here's a good one. Green Sonic. Green Sonic is a non-canon character and acts as a crazier twin to Sonic. He really is just kind of Sonic but green in his design, but don't let that fool you, as Green Sonic has all sorts of wacky adventures of his own. He also has his own unique power set and rockstar influences to differentiate himself from the original Sonic. I mean, just look at the front of his head, like, isn't that the most radical thing you've ever seen? And that jacket, dude! Sonic characters just have the absolute best taste in fashion. Wait a minute, stop, what's up with the visuals? Why do they look so off? That's more like it. Manic from Sonic Underground is the crazier twin to Sonic. He really is just kind of Sonic but green in his... Okay, you know what, let's just skip all that. Manic is actually Sonic's brother and can summon a drum kit from his necklace to fight. I'm not even going to pretend like I know much about this show, but it did give us this absolute banger right here.
I am Hotep, you are hedgehogs, we know not each other. But Almond Robbie, smile on me if I help find Queen Mother.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this whole video is just kind of an excuse to show this clip to more people. Scourge the Hedgehog, on the other hand, is actually an evil version of Sonic from another dimension in the Archie comics. Now, I haven't read any of the Archie comics, but I have heard a lot about this character, and the concept of an evil Sonic running around is pretty damn cool if you ask me, especially if he evolves and grows into his own character. I wonder what crimes he's guilty of, probably stuff like destruction, maybe even killed off a couple characters here and there. That'd be pretty crazy. What the fuck? Cosmo from Sonic X. I haven't watched Sonic X, nor do I plan to, but people like her and want her to come back, so get on that, Sega. Green Amy, everybody! This isn't a real character, but it's still a fun one to mention regardless. Green Amy comes from this promo for the Olympics where they just had to make her green, and you know what? I love this damn green rascal. Initially, people were confused as to why Amy of all characters was chosen to be green, but then Sonic fans did what Sonic fans do best and made tons of fan art depicting a green Amy, and that's why I love this fandom so damn much. Just the sheer amount of creativity and talent we got is just, oh, it's just so cool. Might as well get this one out of the way quickly to Green Shadow for Shadow 05, and what to say about him, he's just a Green Shadow android from the Shadow 05's multiplayer mode. Green Shadow, everybody. Alright, we're kind of reaching the bottom of the barrel with relevant green Sonic characters now. Like, what, you want me to talk about Johnny from Sonic Rush Adventure? You do? So, Johnny is a robot created by Eggman and Eggman Negative and part of Captain Whisker's crew. Their goal is to find the Jewel Scepter, which is a super powerful artifact from Blaze Dimension. In the game, you can race Johnny on the jet ski for the Chaos Symbols, and it was the most annoying part of the game. You have to give it a couple maps and just kind of randomly guess which one you like.
It doesn't matter.
He cameos again, I mean, I like Sonic Rush. I want to think though they should come back and just stay on top of that. Really cool. Alright, Jesus, there. Okay, now we can move on to an actual character you've probably been waiting for this entire time. He probably is the most well-known green Sonic character there is. An iconic rival to Sonic. He made his first appearance in the 2000s. Please put your hands together for your boy, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, my main man, Green Knuckles! Where do I even begin with this masterpiece of a character? Okay, so you have Knuckles. Already a pretty cool guy, don't get me wrong, but it feels like something's missing. Oh my god! Green Knuckles, or Chaos Knuckles as he officially called, unsurprisingly comes from the Archie Sonic comics, which, as previously stated, I haven't actually read. But look at this damn wiki page, how many powers does one echidna need? Sonic vs. Goku? Who cares about that pussy shit? Get my man Green Knuckles in the ring, he'll show you the true meaning of limitless powers and abilities! He's just so fucking cool, it almost makes you want to read the Archie Sonic comics. Almost. So what, we have a green Sonic, Amy and Shadow, and now a green Knuckles? I'm expecting issue 100 of Sonic IDW to have a green Tails in some form or fashion, or else we revolt. Mark my words, Ian Flynn, if there's no green Tails in your comic, there will be dire consequences, you understand me? So, that's every major green character in the Sonic series. Man, there are actually a surprising amount of them, and we didn't even talk about this guy, or that guy, or even this guy. It really was fun talking about these green characters and the super interesting real lore about them. Who knew a green Sonic would be so interesting? Now you may be wondering why the hell I even made this video. It's not like I do this style of video in general, and green isn't even my favorite color, so why even do a video like this in general?